Hello and welcome to this video. I'm going over my Imperial Guard army, my Astra Millitarum, if you will. So most of these have been painted, all of them have been painted to a tabletop standard. They have had a base coat, a wash and a dry brush. The majority of them, there's one or two here and there which need a touch up with the dry brush. It's just the way I go and how fast I go. Like I can immediately spot this guy next to the normal guy. So you'll be able to see as a basic difference. It's not massively different, but you can see this one looks lighter than that one. However, let's carry on. So, what have we got here? I don't know what the points is. Model-wise, it's the biggest model army I've got currently. Say that with a little bit of worry in my voice, currently. So, what do we have? Obviously, the mainstay of the army is Cadians. As you can see, this is 6 infantry squads, each with a sergeant of various ill repute. This one's the Sergeant Bane, mate, the Bane Conversion. He's got the little rebreather thing, and a bolt pistol and a chainsword. Everyone's got a Voxcaster, apart from the front 2 squads, which are going to put some special weapons in. Everyone else has got a plasma gun. So the other 4 got a plasma gun and a Voxcaster, and everyone else has got las guns, as ever. There's 1 or 2 women hiding in and about this army. I do think that everyone should be able to die in the name of the Emperor. But that's pretty much it. Let's see if we can find Roberta Bob Darling, wherever she's hiding. There she is, with her peaked cap and ginger locks at the back. So there's six units altogether in infantry. So means I can use a lot of infantry. Let's move along physically with the chair. So this is the special weapons, which could be put into the infantry squads or as command squads. This one's a little bit lacking. There's 1 heavy flamer, 2 flamers, but as you can see, we've got a total of 8 grenade launchers if and when I need to use them. There's 4 flamers there in addition to these 2 and the heavy. There's 4 melter guns. Obviously, we've already got 4 plasma guns in this army already. We've got Voxcaster again, a lady, a sniper, medic, and a standard. So that's the extra special weapons which I can supplant any of these and plop them in. We have my favourite painted model. I'll pick him up. See if I can get a better view of him on camera. This is my favourite model I've done so far. Got a bolt gun on his back, he's waving his arm, and I got it from the Basilisk kit just over here. I made that with the exception of a chainsword. Actually, let's see if I focus. The bolt gun was from the attack bike, Space Marines, but other than that, every bit of equipment is guard. It looks like a pretty good thingy. It's Sergeant Rorschach, just like Rorschach's Roughnecks. We've got a conversion which I've done previously, which is the Master of Ordnance, is it? Master of Ordnance? I think so. He needs a dry brush, as you can tell, but he can sit over there if he wants with them. He's an elite choice. We've got my Commissar Conversion. Whoops. Again, this one's from the command sprue. So you've got the power sword, the bolt pistol, and the greatcoat style. Greatcoat style. There's my Primaris Psychic Conversion, using the pimp rod from that set, which we'll get to in a minute. And a green stuff cape, well, milliput in fact. Got a wounded soldier and 2 more sergeants. I didn't know where to put them. So these guys could be used as platoon commanders, as could any of these guys who are extra. We have, let's move on to further onto the infantry. So obviously, we've got the Scions here. These have been featured in another video, so please go to them. There's hotshot lasguns, plasma pistol, power fist. We've got the Tempesta Prime, we've got a Voxcaster, a medic, and a plasma gun. I haven't got the, the standard on the table currently, because I have messed up the paint job. We have 3 auto cannons, 3 missile launchers here. There's another 1 and a bit. Don't know how I feel about them not being on 60mm, but they can go into the squads again. Extra weapons. These guys, 3 Sentinels. This was my original one, and I got these 2 recently, featured in another video recently. I've removed all of the weapons, so you can, they're all magnetized, so I've got at least 1 las cannon, 2 autocannons you can see here, 2 plasma cannons and a missile launcher. I can mix them as and when I feel or see fit. We have a Basilisk just here, good kit, a Manticore just there, the Hydra, which I can turn into a Wyvern just by plugging the long sticks into, and then we have some anti-air in addition to all of the firepower over here. We have good old Rhonda, who's killed many tanks in a day. We have Betty with a las cannon. Oh, this I should say, Rhonda's got 3 heavy bolters and a battle cannon, 2 heavy bolters, las cannon, and a battle cannon. I don't really play it with the Hunter Killer Missile, but it's there just for the point of it. Bertha, las cannon, heavy bolters, and battle cannon. Occasionally a tank commander when I feel like it. And we have my other tank commander with a executioner, 2 plasma cannons, and a las cannon. This I have I haven't magnetised actually. I have. Turret can be a Punisher or the other one, Demolisher, and then we'll just plug in so you can do what you want with them. My hand's getting tired holding the camera at length. We're moving on to the Chimeras. Let me find the original. So this was my... Nope. I've mixed the turrets up, but principally... So the turret on this one is normally on this one, but you can chop and change. This one's got a heavy flamer, heavy bolter, and las gonna raise, as ever. This one normally has the thingy, but this one's got a heavy stubber, multi-laser, heavy bolter, and then kind of broken las gonna raise, but looks alright. And this one is, as you can see, heavy bolter, multi-laser, las cannon arrays, las gun arrays. Good gosh, las cannon arrays would be sick. But again, 3, which are always cool. Let's move on to the other kind of other army, my mix and match army. So obviously this is, or these are Catachans. I have got, I'd say a veteran squad because I need another las gun to make a proper infantry squad, but I plan on investing into Catachans shortly. As you can see, this one's got a las cannon. There is a heavy flamer, plasma gun, a melter gun. This was from Chaos Space Marine. It was a metal one. And then we have a Voxcaster, Sergeant, las pistol chains, power sword, or tin opener for a Catachan. We've got some other guys here, basically don't quite fit in, except this is a Sergeant, these can either be a platoon commander, if I can pick the things up. My hand's not matching. So, coordination's not on. So we've got a either company commanders or platoon commanders here, which I can mix and match in when I like. And we've got another flamer there, and this is my favourite Catachan posed model. When I get some more, that's probably what I'll do, if I can help it. He's got a ginger mohawk, as any model in my army's got hair. It'll have ginger hair, just cause that's the way I roll. But yeah, this is my favourite pose. He looks dynamic, like he's about to pop someone from just below him. We'll move on to the Valhallans. So obviously you might have seen these featured quite heavily in previous videos, but here we can see each unit has got at least one heavy weapon, but these 3 at the front are mortars, and then mortar teams, and a heavy bolter at the back. Obviously the rest have las guns, and 1 flamer, and 1 sergeant with a bolt pistol and a chainsword. This guy at the back with the red sash sometimes doubles as a platoon commander. We'll be sorting some more out. We've got 3 standard normal dudes at the back, which are standing around like people with nothing to do. And then we've got 3 heavy bolters at the back with their loaders. So obviously I could swap and change some of these guys and move them into units, but there's again 4 units there. So overall, there's a big lot of infantry in this army, relatively speaking. Are we going to focus? Yeah. So, you know, it takes a long time to paint. So as you can tell, some of them need to be dry brushed, but from the tabletop, they look alright. You can see what they're meant to be. But the joys of having all of these tanks is that I can mix them into any of the armies with the Imperial Guard, Catachans, Cadians, Valhallans. If I went into buying some Talan, Desert Raiders, all the rest of them, I'll just give them a greenish paint scheme, at least a hint of green, and it'll tie into the tanks, and I can get away with it in my opinion. So, basically it expands the army, and obviously I can use the tanks for, apart from some exceptions, looking over there, with Genestealer Cults and Chaos Renegades. So I think I'll end the video there, because I feel like I've rambled on for a very long time. If you stuck to the end, thank you very much, and let me know what you think of the army down below. What do you think I might need? Now, I personally think I need a Baneblade, or some variant, possibly the Shadow Sword. It seems to be piquing my interest, but it's whether I get round to doing it. And I'll probably get some more Scions, if I'm honest, but we'll see. Let me know what you think down below. Thumbs up, thumbs down as ever, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much.